Hello, one. Hello, all. I am Wraith, and I hope you enjoyed Wrestlemania Night 2. Welcome to another episode of Big Apple 3 AM, where it may be late, but the night is still young. Hello, Maxim. Hey, Chaos, what's up? How's everyone doing tonight? Excuse me. I'm well aware that people can't watch my stream from last night because stupid copyright, so I'm gonna trim it out, and it's gonna be very short stream, but it'll be up tomorrow. So, but I did manage to get out my shorts today. So my newest short came out today. Hope you enjoyed that as well, because it is being Easter and all. Oh, it was Easter. It was religious related. So it's funny, but I mean, I don't agree with what Homer was doing in that video. I'm just saying it's funny. Wraith couldn't join us last night because he was busy playing the Patrick Star game. Yes, it was of utmost importance. Yes, that's right. See, right here. Oh, it's really here. Hmm. Okay. Let's come into Game Pass. Oh wait, so 20. So anybody going to pre-order the Switch 2 this week? I might. I might. If I could put down like $50, sure. But I'm trying to get it at the Nintendo store though. Content and all. Excuse me. Let's see here. And I am like 95% better. So tomorrow I should be 100%. I still have the little, when you have the little, I hate to say this, you have the phlegm still in your throat. Like, oh, I hate that. If it came with a new Dragon Quest game, but it doesn't. Hey, Teddy, what's up? WrestleMania is now small enough for your new year next year. What? Try that finish in that garden. Okay. I enjoyed tonight or last night's WrestleMania, but not as much as night one. I really thought that last match with Cody and Cena was awful. It was bad, dude. I was just waiting for something to happen. Like, okay, go ahead. It was so. I don't know, man. It's just. I know it sounds stupid. I know it's wrestling. It was probably one of the most choreographed matches I've ever seen where it says, like, yeah, I know what he's going to do. He's going to do this. Uh huh. And do that. Like, it's predictable, except for one thing. And that finisher was. That finishing. The end of that match was just fucking shit, dude. Really awful. Not because Cody lost, but just how it's just okay. That's it. I'm playing Dragon Quest 8 on my 3DS. I was playing 3D 3HD earlier, but I figured I watched Wraith stream and there you go. There's a man with many talents. Good job, dude. Wild Robot for $8. Damn. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch Wild Robot and Flow. Travesty. What did you think, Teddy? What did you think of WrestleMania Night 2? The rest of the matches were cool. The best match in the night, in my opinion, was the Drew McIntyre one and Damian Priest. And you know what the cherry of that match was? Drew McIntyre's entrance was badass because they had the armor from the Doomslayer from Doom right there at the entrance, and it was so fucking cool. I was like, oh shit, because Doom, the Dark Ages is coming out next month, and that was some pretty damn good advertising. That's I gotta tell you that. That was brilliant on their part. So, be it Bethesda or Microsoft, whoever's idea was it to advertise in WrestleMania, bravo. I saw Stone Cold crash the four. Yeah, you saw that, right? I think he was kind of kind of hammered. So I think someone got hurt. I think someone got hurt. So can you imagine sitting in the front row and Stone Cold crashes into you and you get hurt? So what would you rather have? So let's say you get hurt, right? and you're there, right? And Stone Cold's like, "Oh, hey, I'm sorry, whatever," right? And then after WrestleMania is done, WWE people contact you like at right there, like at your seat, like, "Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you for a second?" Drunk, drunk driving. Yeah, he hit a lady. Yeah, and you go, "Can we talk to you about the incident? Like, listen, we're happy to pay for your medical and everything like that, even if your insurance covers it. But listen, we understand it was an accident, and we don't want any lawsuits, so we're willing to give you a deal. We give you two choices: either you take the sum of $500,000, right? Half a million, $500,000, or lifetime seats to WrestleMania ringside. Lifetime. Every single WrestleMania from now until you're dead, you get lifetime seats ringside, but two tickets. Would you do it? Which would you pick? Back to the Future trilogy. Ooh, $14, huh? Bates Motel. Why am I looking at that? I'm not buying this shit. That's what I'm looking at. Yes. Sparkling Zero. Elden Ring. There's my Doom right there. Doom. Nice. Yes. Wait, you get all these games on that? Doom Eternal for $31.99. That's not bad. They can pay her off, but they can't pay all of us off. That's what I'm saying. Damn, Doom. Doing for year one pass. Wow. Ancient Gods. You get all that? Oh, wow. You get all that? Damn, I want to get the anthology. Not anytime soon, though. I gotta get them physical. I love Doom. I do have Doom Eternal Steelbook. I got that $5 on Best Buy. So sweet. Let's see here. What else? I think I missed some cool Steven Universe game. I never watched Steven Universe. Yeah, this was $20. This is pretty damn good. This was $5. This was $9. I'm getting them deals. I'm getting them deals. Oh, where's Resident Evil? What's the one that I had? Not I had, but like I wanted to get. Mm, son of a biscuit. Oh man, that lady looked like she didn't really like suffer. It's not like she suffered a concussion that I know of. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, she's getting some money. She's getting some money. Collateral damage. What's this?
Hi, my name is Cookie. I am a cat. I like sunshine, playing with my favorite toys, and grooming my fur. I also have humans who love me. But sometimes they forget that my adorable fluffy exterior houses a demon of deadly destruction. Topple your things on the floor!
I like this.
Break the plates! Unroll toilet paper! Pulverize the plants! Tear up curtains! Destroy everything you love! Nap time! Like I said, my name is Cookie, and I am a cat.
I like this.
I will sleep, but tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow, I will rage again.
I'll put this on my wish list. That was so cool. Anyways, what am I doing here? I got games. I got some games. I have games. There you go. There. See, right there. Um, let's play some Warhammer. F it. What'd you guys have for dinner? I had lasagna for dinner. It was delicious. Delicious. Oh man, lasagna is good. Love that lasagna. My friend's daughter made it. She definitely has the talent. Yes. I do too, because I love to cook. So I'm a little disappointed. I heard they girl bossed up that Daredevil reboot. Really? Really? Who the girl boss? What Electro was there or something? And she saved his ass or something? Who was girl boss? What? Who? Please spill the beans, Maxim. Kingpin's girlfriend and a female detective saved. Of course. Steven Universe has good music. I saw somebody stream it once. I'll catch it one day. I do like the regular show. I love that show. It's hilarious. Oh, this is much better. Why am I playing like this from now on? Any day now, game. Let's go for this. I want to go back and play some Left 4 Dead 2, but I don't want to play with people. Why not? Should play some Warzone. I mean Warhammer, which is what I'm playing right now. Too many trolls. That's why I stopped playing Splatoon 2. Yeah, Splatoon 2 is crazy because you got these, usually the Japanese players, like, they jump up in the middle of the air and, like, they do, like, a fucking quadruple flip over you and then they hit you once and you're dead. Like, how the hell did you do that? Like, I don't have time to. Listen, I just want to have fun, right? I don't have time to battle professional players. I really don't. That's annoying.
For our foe. Do I resemble a foe? No!
People just throw in Splatoon.
Heretic
Yep.
forces encountered.
Crusade brothers, why shall we remain here and violently deter any enemy forces from following you?
Our brethren barricaded this entrance to stall any attackers. Commune with the crane and engage it to remove the obstructions.
Understood, artisan.
People
We
just throw
will
in
clear the
Splatoon.
path.
Yeah. What's this? Nah, whatever.
Picking up equipment.
I got 32 kills with Black Widow on Rivals tonight, but I cut it early because I don't want to test my luck. I need to try the same. Damn, dude, that's all. What? There's a casino in that game?
Heretics. Let us eliminate them.
Yes. Destroy the heretics.
Rearming. Something is wrong with the crane.
The crane requires you to perform rites of restoration. I shall simplify the rites, as there are no tech marines among you. Seek out the crane's twin generators and locate their consoles. Then, awaken them in the correct sequence. Traitor of ways!
Helio line engaged.
Rearming. Tarry not. We must repair the crane controls.
Reloading.
You don't have Easter dinner tonight? No, I went to a friend's house to watch WrestleMania. But his daughter cooked lasagna. It was really good. Really good. So I got a little leftover, so. Oh, yeah.
Keep eyes on that mutant.
Eternal gratitude to whomever locates the second console.
Find the second terminal, brothers, or you will have to restart the sequence.
More is demanded of us, brothers. The sequence begins anew.
The crane is operational once more. Changing magazine.
Duty's path is clear once
Stealth.
You are nearing the vessel's site, Talassa. Ensure
So my
nothing
family cooked the
further
ham.
impedes
Oh,
your
was it
progress.
glazed ham? Sweet potatoes and marshmallows. I never had that. No, maybe I don't remember. And some mashed potatoes with gravy and biscuit. Damn, that sounds good. All from scratch, dude. Wow. Did you take a picture of it? No. No one ever takes a picture of their food. Dang it.
foul revenge.
Good job, Sergeant. Greg.
I shall repay this deed. We have slain the abhorrent mutant. Inserting fresh magazine. The Imperium shall prevail over the ruinous powers. Your aim tries my patience, brother.
That was mine, asshole.
Arch enemy's minions have been brought to heel. Could prove useful.
Ooh. Buy that. Plus, my sister got ice cream cake shaped like a rabbit. Aw. What kind of cake was it? Was it like ice cream cake? Or was it like something like chocolate or something like that? chocolate cake with vanilla frosting. Oh man, that sounds so good. What color was the rabbit? I'm thinking pink or white. Where is the ammo crate? Hey, what's up, Dallas? How's it going, dude? How's your night? How did you enjoy Wrestlemania Night 2? White? I wish my family wouldn't let them be dumped in on tablet. Yeah, I try to tell my sister too with her kid. Like, listen, I understand it's a child, but you can't let them be on a tablet all the time. It's not healthy.
Take all you can carry. Grabbing this gear.
No, I want this one.
I do not recognize these symbols.
Are they carved by ancient legend?
We will report it to the Orcosinos. Continue with the mission. There are more pressing heresies that need our attention. Whomever the Inquisitors hold accountable for the day they were born.
Perhaps they seek to choke our rivers with their dead. Inserting fresh magazine. Additional enemy forces are incoming. Do not get flanked. Precisely what we needed. Stims injected.
Crap, that's not what I wanted. Yeah.
Second wave headed toward us.
Yeah, he's dead.
Our attack, the cultists seek our doom. Concussive ordnance thrown. Terminator on the field. Shock grenade release. Another
Hey, Johnny, what's up, dude?
adversary to our strategy.
It was okay, but that's exactly what I said earlier. That last match with Cody and Cena was fucking awful, dude. That was such a bad match. What a way to fucking
Pile of
to end the
dead
night
turds
on that, man.
for a glorious day.
That was such a horseshit match. I just got up from a nap 1 hour ago. I'm playing Shining Force. Ooh, sweet. Bro, Shining Force is the shiz. Great game. Yep. Hell yeah, only played first one as a kid. I want to go back and play more. Great music, great gameplay. Had it on Genesis. Took me forever to figure out how to level my guys. Retreat thing. Yep. I don't play it that much, but it was a pretty good game. Ooh, thank you.
positions. Stim cash here.
Fresh supplies for our use. The Emperor sees you. Another heretic dies glimpsing the truth. Their dark gods are but lies. Eliminate that Sangor spearman. I am not target practice.
Story up there with Fantasy Star. I played Fantasy Star online for DS once. I liked it.
Precisely what we needed. An indomitable aura surrounds this.
Playing some retro in the menu game room on my TV feels good. Yeah, how's it coming up? How are you feeling, by the way? How's the eye? How's everything?
Captain Akaran, your Ultramarines are late. We are under heavy attack and need reinforcements.
So what do you think was the best and worst match of the night, Dallas? And anyone else who saw WrestleMania night 2? I see you. Hold on. Got you.
Go down. Enemy receives their aid. Stims functioning. Rearming.
Just dead.
Launching crack grenade. Readying next volley.
Thanks for backing me up. I think I... Hold on.
Inserting fresh magazine.
I'm sorry. I think I mentioned the other night, Ray, that All Might from MHA is Superman done right. Yes. Where he's a symbol of hope and he's the weight of the world. Yes, you did. Best match probably Drew Yup, that was my match of the night, and that had least expectation going in. Worst match was Cody and Cena. Best match was Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. That entrance with the Doom costume, fucking awesome, dude. So awesome. I like Drew McIntyre. Biggest, biggest surprise was Becky Lynch coming back. I was like, oh crap. I guess she's back for good.
Administering stems.
Yeah, and the Orton match was, yeah. That was pretty funny, actually. Hey, Steven, what's up, dude? How you been? So the worst part about that whole match with Cena and Cody was stupid Travis Scott. First of all, I hate when they bring rappers or fucking celebrities, but especially rappers, into the match. Like if you can't fucking wrestle, don't be in WrestleMania. That's the only reason why they get away with that shit. Do you fucking see? This is like that's stuff like during the World Series, and it's the Mets versus like the Anaheim Angels, and then the Mets just need one run, and they got bases loaded. And hey, I got an idea. Let's bring in fucking let's bring in like fucking Cardi B and to hit the home run for us, because she's famous and popular and everything. Nah, fuck that shit, dude. And you look at Travis Scott. This guy looks like he could barely lift fucking an ounce of weed to smoke, which he does. Let alone fucking wrestle. He can hit he can hit a woman, and he can hit the skinniest woman in the WWE, and she would still not feel it, because it's not realistic. Now, if you would have got 50 Cent, I could kind of understand that. I don't know if he's still built or not, but if you get 50 Cent, he's still built. Cool, that makes sense. Plus, I like 50, right? He's actually a good rapper. But that Travis Scott shit, and not only that, it's like he'd even come in normally it went black, and then oh my god, who could it be? And then Travis Scott, no, he just his entrance came on, and he took 2 years to come down the fucking ramp, right? John Cena smiling. I'm like, what is this shit? He walks up to the ramp really slow and all that, and it's so fucking awful, dude. So awful. Oh, please do I can control that mech.
I have opened the gates. The cogitations are clear. We cannot
Dude, I want that
preserve
mech.
this blessed vehicle with such a
Look at
meager
that
number
shit.
of troops. Thalassa is not there to provide you with protection.
Nothing much really going on. Okay, the match was executed, but Travis Scott shit stupid. Didn't see any botches, just too much in there. It wasn't necessary. You put Travis Scott in fucking, I don't know, that pre-show bullshit. Yeah, put him in that. You put him in the fucking main event? Are you insane? If AEW did that, oh, look how amateur they are. Oh, look how fucking shit AEW is. But WWE doesn't. It's like, that's Travis Scott though. No, it's fucking dumb. That was the stupidest fucking thing. That's probably one of the stupidest thing I've ever seen in WWE, honestly. And I've seen a lot of stupid things. The match being boring and predictable is one thing. Okay, whatever. It happens. But that Travis Scott shit fucking killed any momentum I had with that match. It was so fucking ridiculous. Or you say that for fucking Raw or SmackDown.
The engine should provide sufficient lift.
I'm tired of seeing rappers you can't fucking rap, dude. You're not fit. You're not, man. UFC and football players, I can understand because they're fucking built, but ooh,
We require charging from our power plant. Those areas of the facility are compromised.
No
Nothing will stop us from relighting the battle barge's engines.
That was so dumb. That was so dumb. And it didn't even execute it well. You know, Travis Scott, his music came out, I'm like, okay. Taking 10 years to walk down, like, it would be different if, like, it's like the lights went out and then, like, what's happening? What's going on? And then he plays a song and he's, like, running, like, for his life to the ring. Nope. Guy smoked. I'm guaranteed guy smoked a blunt. I was like, oh shit, that's me. That's me. That's my wrestling moment right here. Oh shit.
Due to the volatile nature of the fusion vent, safety protocols prevent it from moving without an attendant. Get it along the tracks to the junction.
It made the mistake of being in my sights.
They brought out a real celebrity. Yeah, I guess for Gen Z is a celebrity. It would have been which Warhammer are you playing? Warhammer Space Marine 2.
Misaligned.
There are several consoles for managing the tracks nearby. You must perform the appropriate rites of alignment to achieve the desired geometry. Assuming they possess the ability to extrapolate accordingly.
Surely the Ultramarines screen that includes for reasoning and spatial awareness.
Considering this plan of theirs, I have my doubts.
Isolated our foe from its allies.
Changing magazine.
He took care of him.
Justice. The town quickly there.
Foul pestilence bites me. Shock grenade deployed.
Damn. Damn, that was mine, you asshole.
Munitions here.
Like the Rizzler? I don't like the Rizzler either. But at least they keep the Rizzler at like a fucking, what do you call it?
That sorcerer from a headshot.
For what do you call it? Like a 0 hour match or something like that. Imagine for the belt, right? You got Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and damn, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and John Moxley for the triple threat match for the belt, right? You know, all of a sudden, the Rizzler, you hear the Rizzler's music come, and you know it's the Rizzler, and he takes 10 years to walk down the ramp, right? And then John Moxley smiling like the whole time there. I'm like, okay. He tries to hit Omega. He lands a punch. Then Omega counters, does the one wing angel on him, and that's it. Then Omega turns around. Moxley hits him with the fucking paradigm shift, and that's how he wins. That would have been the lamest fucking thing ever, right?
Trouble maintaining focus. Dark spells only conjure violent ends.
I don't know what the big deal is with the Rizzler. I really don't. I really don't. What is he supposed to be, some kind of influencer or something?
See the Emperor's light, dark devotee. Grievously
Exemplary squad.
Cena a better rapper than Travis. Yeah. Not lying. Not lying. They should have had the Costco guys wrestle Shady J's. Maybe.
could prove useful.
You know what'd been cool? Having a for Rizzler, right? Having a match at Costco. Imagine having a match at Costco. I know it sounds stupid, but that would've been cool. Costco guys, you know, blah blah blah. They got money to do that shit. Got tired of that same theme music all 2 days long too. What theme music? Oh, that Travis Scott shit? If you want to call that music. Yeah, sure. Fiend or whatever, fine. What's this game? This is Warhammer Space Marine 2. My game of the year of last year. Deliver what? I'm trying to.
Injuries sustained.
Hello? Oh. To be fair, never seen Warhammer, but yeah, me too. But I bought this on a whim. I'm glad I did. Amazing game.
Your Messiah has blessed you with an abundance of power. Perhaps in the machine god's wisdom they permit the transgression you're about to commit. Do not speak beyond your ken, engine seer. It does not take a Lucas to see this act of desperation.
Scions of treasury fall like blighted fruit. Trouble maintaining focus. Reloading.
That's close.
Readying next volley.
Shit, I'm about dead.
I scatter your foul silks to the winds.
Sorry. Gmail unlocked. Yep, rizzle me this, Batman. Rizzle me this and rizzle me that. You know, it was a Weekend song. Oh, that Weekend song? Yeah, that was alright. Is Warhammer? Yes, it is. It is a multiplayer game. Sorry it took so long because I'm trying to kill these guys. It is definitely a multiplayer game. Oh, crap.
Crack grenade. Grievously wounded.
Gotta warn you, this is a man's game. The man's game, so ain't no Fortnite. You know what I mean? You can handle the man's game. This game's for you. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Trouble maintaining focus.
Now it got me.
Do not
I'm watching Pimp My Ride. Damn, when was the last time anyone has seen that? I love the executions in this game. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, Travis Scott can go. So that's when the show ended. Damn, 2005. Let's go, bitches. Let's go.
Trouble thinking, seeing straight.
I'm running out of ammo. Besides great. Remember that? I remember the episodes where the guys they pimped the rides, and they specifically told them, "Hey man, can you put like a PS2 in here and everything?" And I thought that was the dopest shit ever.
Picking up equipment.
Putting an Xbox and no one put a GameCube in it, despite the GameCube being very small. But because it wasn't as popular as a PS2 or Xbox, they didn't do that. Poor GameCube. I never really watched too much MTV at 2000 because it was the only show I really watched, honestly, was Punk.
Inserting fresh magazine. Scions of treachery fall like blighted fruit.
You guys like Punk? I think. Remember when they punked Triple H? I was like, dude, you have no idea what you've done. I think I was into Xbox more before with the original because I had this. Yes, when you have original games and games no one's really heard of or played, meaning like different types of genres. Oh crap! Then it'll be successful. It'll be successful.
Changing magazine.
You know what my friend, because we talked about PS5 and everything. He thought PS5 is the best one. I'm like, dude, how? He's like, because you can play all these games. Like, no, I'm talking about in terms of, you're thinking about like accessibility. Think about the amount of games it offered you. You mean to tell me it was better than PS2? No way, man. PS2 had Devil May Cry and Gran Turismo and Grand Theft Auto and God of War. Just name a few, Metal Gear and everything.
Reactor is prime.
I'm not even that big of a PlayStation fan. Even I know PS2 is way better than 5.
May this machine service be forever remembered.
They probably didn't like GameCube with those. It's the fact that GameCube at the time had the stigma of a kid's. It's a kid's console. That's why G4 they always made fun of it. Remember when you're watching G4? They never really recommended the GameCube. It was always Xbox and PS2. Xbox and PS2. They thought GameCube was a kid's game, a kid's console. They never gave the respect it deserved. I still have my copy of Jet Set Radio Future. There you go, dude. I know they're making another Jet Set. That's for sure. I know that. I want it to be good though. Did I beat this? This mission I mean. Sweet, yes. Awesome. Resurrection, baby. Just like Jesus Christ on Easter. Hail to the King, baby. Yeah, as I was saying, F. Travis Scott. That was such an awful addition to the match. Like, why do you need to put him there? Why? What's the point? Seriously. A better thing you had Stone Cold there. It would have been awesome if like, you know, Ceno's about to do the 5 knuckle shuffle, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Cody, right when he gets to the ropes and about to, and he stands there and does the "you can't see me" thing. Dun, 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 dun. Like, what the fuck? That would have been dope, right? Not Travis Scott. Awful match, dude. Awful ending. Last year's WrestleMania was way better. Way better. Because Cody won. And I think The Rock came out, right? Yeah. That was a way better WrestleMania. But the match of this year, I gave WrestleMania 41 Night 2 7 out of 10. I give it 5 out of 10. Last night, Night 1 was 7 out of 10. Night 1 was way better than Night 2. That triple threat match with Seth, CM Punk, and Roman, that was good. That was the match of the night. That was a good match. Good match. Even though it was kind of predictable what happened, you know, Heyman and all that stuff. Predictable in the sense like where it was obvious that something like that was going to happen. But aside from that, it was a solid Night 1. Solid Night 1. Yeah. If the last match, because that was supposed to be the match of the entire WrestleMania 2 nights, right? Cody and Cena. That was it. That was the reason why you're there. That's the reason why you're watching. If they did a decent, that match was decent, I would give it another 7 out of 10. But the match was so bad, awful. Awful match, dude. Awful fucking match, man. Really, really awful match. Let's do this again. Let's see, I did this, all right. What do you think was the worst match, Christopher? I gotta get a figure of the Warhammer Space Marine. I say it again, and I'll say it before, I'll say it again. This game looks amazing on OLED TV. Like, I know you don't really see, like, yeah, it looks pretty good. No, like, you see an OLED, damn, what a difference. What's up, Midian? How you doing? We're just talking about WrestleMania. And Chris over here gives night 2 7 out of 10. I give it a 5 out of 10. Night 1 was 7 out of 10. I thought the whole Cody Cena match was one of the worst ones in recent memory. What an awful match. It was just so. I know it's coming from a wrestling fan, but it was so. It was like, some match you can tell that was scripted as hell, like and some matches like, damn, that was fucking good, even if it was scripted or not. This was like entirely fucking scripted, like like, nah, man, nah. Did not like, and the worst part was the whole Travis Scott thing. I just finished talking about that. How the fuck? He comes out like he's a wrestler, He has theme song coming out in the middle of the match, and he takes 10 years to walk down the damn ramp. And look how skinny he is. Is he really a threat? Are you kidding me? That was so. Oh my goodness. That was probably the worst celebrity type thing regarding WWE I've ever seen in my life. 6 out of its 7 matches, night 2 was which was the bad one, Christopher, which was the bad one. That's why I went out, which is the bad one. For me, it was Cody and Cena was the worst one. But the best one was Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. Hey Alejandro, what's up? The main event. So Cody and Cena was the worst one for you. Yep. It was the worst one. What? Now tell me, why do you think it was the worst one? So the best surprise was Becky Lynch coming out. I like that. The worst surprise was Travis Scott. At least I saw Becky Lynch team up with Layra Valkyrie for the women. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. That was a good match too. Even though I knew Liv and what's her name was gonna lose because they looked shook. How you doing, Alejandro? How'd you guys spend your Easter, by the way? Yeah, best match, Drew McIntyre. Dude, how awesome was Drew McIntyre coming out in the entrance, and he had the Doom Slayer costume. From Doom the Dark Ages in the entrance. That was so sick, man. So sick. And he kind of had part of the costume on, which I liked. Same name, and he will appear is Joey Henry. I like that. Oh, I like that. Orton and Henry, that was cool. I watched the Nutcracker, but I thought it was WrestleMania. Bailey deserves better. Nah. Well, can't say I didn't call it too. My close friends, I'm not surprised. I'm content overall. I thought both nights were done really well. Night 1 was way better than night 2, in my opinion, because that triple threat match with Roman Reigns and Seth and CM Punk, that was the best match of the night, by far, dude. That match completely obliterated Cena and Cody. Completely obliterated that one. But you know what was the best match of the week, though? You want to know the best match of the week? Best match of the week wasn't even on WrestleMania. It was on AEW. It was fucking Takeshita and Ospreay. Tell me that match wasn't amazing. That was at least an 8 out of 10 match, at least. And if you say anything less, you're freaking lying. That match was just glorious, dude. That is why I still watch AEW. That is why I can give 2 fucks about Travis Scott and 1,000 lasers and sold out shows in Vegas. I don't care. It's all about the wrestling. And those two always fucking nails it, dude. Always nails it. That's what I want to see in fucking wrestling. A good wrestling match. Now compare that to fucking Cena and Cody. Come on, dude. What the fuck was that? Night 1 main event was good. Night 2, Cena was just my business. It was not a good, for me, it was not a good match. I hated that match. That was such an awful match. Even if Travis Scott didn't like interfere, it was just, nah, man. Seriously, like, you call that wrestling? I saw highlights of Crazy Ladder NXT match night 1. NXT is better than what was on tonight, that's for sure. Overall, great weekend of wrestling. Did you catch Nady at Bloodsport? No.
Only twitching Xenos carapaces remain.
They really gotta stop putting rappers and celebrities in matches. Stop, like, seriously, that was so awful, man. At least put someone like Stephen Amell, because you know he was in what do you call it? Heels, which I've never seen, but I heard it was a good show. Because he had plenty of time to learn actual wrestling moves.
Battle is admirable. I do not recognize.
That would make more sense. Plus, he's Cody Rhodes' friend.
You do not strike me as lax, brother. You may attend me when next I visit the Reclusium.
I would be honored.
Practice temperance until then. It is a place of... The air is thick with
I will care
energies.
about AW when Sky Blue comes back. Until then, I don't tell you. All right, fair enough. Sky Blue, though. Bianca and Rhea's feats of strength today were impressive. Yes, that was a good match too. That was a good match too. Io Sky, I'm glad she retained her title. Look at all that. Look at all the things at the fight. He also wrestled at first All In. Yeah, exactly. That would have made more sense for him to go in that match than Travis Scott.
Grabbing this gear.
Heels was a good show. Definitely check it out. All right, yeah. Aren't they renewed for season 3 on Netflix? Or am I mistaken?
Your aim's right, brother. I got brothers in Xenos descending. We have a lictor. This is
Oh crap! Here we go.
I am a phantom of death. We stand triumphant over the Tyranids.
Tiffany Stratton and Io Sky, only two people to retain their titles in WrestleMania 41. I like that match with her and Charlotte. That was a good match.
Limbs functioning.
I think they ended it at 3 seasons. I only watched season 1 and 2. It was good stuff. Both franchises supposedly died. Really? Just now?
Readying next volley.
Do you have aspirations, Valius? Your indefatigable spirit would be a boon to you as a leader.
I like how there was a big display case of Prime drink right next to the commentating booth. So, Wraith, what were all CM Punk's ups and downs? In what regards?
To the breach once more.
This soil shall bear the corpse of a hive tyrant.
The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Look, it's enough to demolish the bridge.
Toxins cloud my sight.
Saw it on Twitter? Damn, dude. Wow, on Easter, or right after Easter, huh?
Perhaps they seek to choke our rivers. Active camouflage charged.
Detonator primed. Explosives prepared.
Spore mines. Shoot them. Where shall this bomb do the most damage? Charge primed.
Damn it. You said you didn't like Punk something about he's a diva. He wants. Oh, I got you. Nobody attacked Bailey.
The hive
So-
tyrant will reach your position shortly.
I didn't like him because when he first got to AEW, cool, right? Because I heard he was trouble to work with before he quit WWE, right? Then again, a lot of people are trouble to work with. But then I heard he was going to AEW. He was done with wrestling, and AEW wanted, like, you know, hey, you're one of the biggest wrestlers in the world. We want you to join. He goes, sure. Because he wanted nothing to do with WWE. He hated WWE, and they treated him like shit before he left. So he goes, sure, I'll go on AEW. And then when he got there, right, it was the biggest, dude. It was, you should see the video of him returning AEW Rampage. That was probably one of the biggest pops I've ever heard in my life. Like, imagine the biggest pop you've heard for Stone Cold or The Rock. It was pretty damn close.
It sings of defiance and hope.
So
Our orders are clear. Advance. Administering stims.
So when he got there, it was pretty good. He was like, "Oh, I want to make sure I elevate the young talent. You know, I don't want to take over and everything. I just want to make sure the young guys get a chance to shine and everything. And I want to wrestle Darby Allin, right? And he did that.
Astartes!
Okay.
We were not expecting such
But he kept on winning
company in the
and
rear
winning
ranks.
and winning and winning. It's like he never lost. It's like, I thought you wanted to elevate the talent. You know, he didn't really do that. It was mainly for himself. And then he wanted to be the locker room leader, meaning he wanted people to come to him and all that. And so, some of the younger talents did. But the other talents, like, I thought we were just here to just, wrestle, and why do we need, locker room guidance and all that shit? Blah, 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 all that stuff. So he tried to be a leader when they didn't really need a leader. But, okay, not the worst thing. Then
Understood, my lord.
he kept on doing that, and then he had a promo with I mean, he had like a little, not beef, but he had a little quarrel, I guess, with the Elite, which is the Young Bucks and Hangman, right, and Omega. But nothing happened. So then he was scheduled to fight Hangman, because Hangman at the time was the champion. So then Hangman did this promo, and CM Punk knew most of the promo, what he was going to say to him. But then there was a part where he didn't know what he was going to say, and that caught him by surprise. And what Hangman said was like, I'm not here to defend this title from you. I'm here to defend this company from you, right? So basically he's saying, you're a poison to this company, right? To his face. And he didn't like that. CM Punk, the guy he's all about pipe bombs and all that shit, telling the truth or whatever, he didn't like the taste of his own medicine. So that really upset him. So he got in a verbal spat with Hangman and Young Bucks and everything, right? But that was it. Just words. And then came time where he had to actually fight Hangman for the belt. He won that match, right? He won that match, but he got injured. But he won that match. And then after he won the belt, he was a champ. Dude was there maybe barely a year, and he's already champion, right? Which is more than what anyone got when they start off in the AEW. Unless you were like Jericho or Moxley, right? Hey Nugget, what's up? How you been, man? So so after the match, Hangman did this infamous media scrum, right? You know when they talk to the reporters and everything after they won the match. So it's on YouTube as well. What was it once again?
But their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion is still in full effect. That beast
And then
is not
at the
yet
media
dead.
scrum, next to Tony Khan, the boss of AEW, he was talking so much shit on Hangman and the Young Bucks. Like I work with children. They don't know how to be professionals. Basically, that's what he said, right? I work with children and blah, 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 like who can't run the fucking business, right next to the boss of the company, right? And you can see Tony's face is like, what are you doing? But Tony didn't have the spine to fucking say anything. He should have. And so then right after CM Punk was done bad-mouthing them, he went back to his room, his locker room, and then the Young Bucks and Hangman and Kenny Omega went to his room, and they fucking they fought. They had words, and then they fought. They literally fought. All of them got suspended. And CM Punk got his title stripped from him. So which means Jon Moxley became the new champion somehow. I forgot. Yeah, he became the new champion, interim champion, whatever. CM Punk was injured and suspended. So after like 6 months, he came back, right? And then and then so much so, Yeah, exactly. It was infamous. And so,
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
so 6 months later, he came back, right? And and you know, he's like, yeah, this and that, blah blah blah. I'm back. You know, he didn't really mention it because whatever. Either was on his contract or he just didn't just want to bother with it anymore. Liv Morgan is now 1-6 WrestleMania. I didn't know the names involved in that. Oh, gotcha. Now I do.
Let us terrorize it in
If
our
anyone wants to chime in, by the way, to add in something that I'm missing out, please.
We will not have a
Please do
better
so.
opportunity to finish it off.
So, yeah, how you feeling, Nugget? You didn't like that WrestleMania ending? I didn't like that last match. Anyways, so CM Punk came back and he goes, "Well, I'm still the champion because you know no one beat me." So he put an X on his championship, like I'm the real champion. Blah blah blah, all that shit, right? Yeah, Liv Morgan. You know who's the hottest WWE girl there? The hottest WWE girl? Fucking Stephanie Vaquette. Oh my goodness, that woman is smoking hot. She's Chilean too. Oh my goodness, she can have my fucking kids now. Like now. And I'll be very happy to help make them with her. But anyway, so he came back and he started wrestling, right? And nothing really happened, you know, they kept their distance. They even gave CM Punk his own show, which is AEW Collision, right? I want Cena to win. I was Team Cena all the way. Okay. And so then there was this pay-per-view called AEW All In, which was in London, right?
Take care not to peer too deeply down your scope, Simon.
My situational awareness might be sharper than
And so then,
It is your soul in question. You
whoa,
gaze
what the
at
hell?
enemy more intently than most must.
I do not see into that.
And so there's this wrestler called Jack Perry, who was Luke Perry's son. Remember Luke Perry from Now 2.0? He had a match with somebody, and what he wanted to do is that he wanted to slam somebody on a car windshield, and he wanted to use real glass. And CM Punk said, "No, don't use real glass," because Tony Khan gave him like a position where like he's not the locker room leader, but he can definitely oversee what's going on. So, Vaquera Viva Chile, yeah, dude, she is. Oh my goodness, man. Oh. She's so hot. Stephanie's so fucking hot. I hated Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. I liked that match. That match was way better than fucking Cena and Cody. I was hoping Cena would win the crowd over, but it was necessary. He's already paid his dues. Like Taker. Yep. So then Luke Perry was like, Jack Perry was like, who are you? Like, why can't I use glass, right? So they had an argument, right? And
Lost the signal.
So Jack Perry,
The dead zone.
CM Punk was like, listen, I'm telling you, don't use real glass. But Jack Perry was like, whatever, right? So Jack Perry had his match with Hook, and he used real glass. And then he slammed Hook on the windshield. I can't pick it up. Damn it. And then he has used Shannon is always picking fights. Who? Oh, Logan Paul. Yeah, Paul is a chump. So Jack Perry slammed Hook on the car windshield, right? And then right when he did that, he looked at the camera and he goes and he tapped on the glass like, look, real glass, cry me a river. Basically telling CM Punk, oh, fuck you. I don't care what you say, right? And then after his match, CM Punk confronted Luke Perry, and there's a video of it too. and they were arguing, and then CM Punk shoved Jack Perry in, like he started this shit, and he put him in a headlock and everything. And then when the other wrestlers pried him away, CM Punk went after Tony Khan, like tried to like hurt Tony Khan, like almost choke him and shit. The boss of the entire place. It's fucking crazy, right? And so then after that, he had his match. So he had his match in All In, and that was his last match ever.
Precisely what we needed.
And then Tony Khan said,
Together we go.
no, put out a tweet right after saying, I terminated CM Punk, Phil Brooks, blah, 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 because of his conduct and all that. And yeah, that was it. So this dude was a diva. He's like, it's like everything is about him and all this shit. And I just didn't like the way he was, man. Because it didn't feel like AEW. It felt like CM Punk featuring AEW. I didn't like that shit. It just felt different, man. And he was so unimpressive, man. Because I'm like, oh, CM Punk's back, but 7 years of not wrestling, you can tell his dude was past his fucking prime, man. Dude is past his prime. Oh, you fucking kidding me with this shit? No problem, no problem. I wonder when Edge will be banded back together to come back. The guy risks it all. Yeah. Edge was actually the person. So Edge and Daniel Bryanson, you know Daniel Bryanson, right? He was more the locker room leader. He was more the guy who's elevating younger talent. He was a much better acquisition for AEW than CM Punk. CM Punk brought in the numbers and the viewers, yeah. But Daniel Bryanson, that dude was pinnacle and peak professional. And I use the word that, emphasize that word, professional wrestler. He wasn't a diva. He didn't cause trouble. He wasn't making waves. That's the best acquisition they had from WWE to AEW. Daniel Bryanson, not CM Punk. So once CM Punk got fired, Triple H talked to him, like, hey, I heard what happened, blah, blah. And yeah, because they did have bad blood, but as they say, business is business. And Triple H hired CM Punk back, and that was a big pop. But I still don't like CM Punk because I think he's one of the most overrated wrestlers in history. You see his matches, he's like, yeah, he's okay. Whatever, right? I still don't think he's that impressive. I don't care. Plus his attitude with what happened. What's up, AW? Welcome back, dude. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Cena was technically destroying Cody, but I still didn't like the way that I was talking about that. That was probably the worst match of the night. I didn't like that match. It just felt so. I know it sounds stupid. It looked so scripted. Like, yeah, I get it. It just didn't feel like a fucking main event. The hype was so overwhelming. Nah, I expected better from those two. And the worst part was Travis Scott. Nice to see Elo return. Yes, Elo was fine. That was a good match. She is under the radar, underrated. Yeah, she is. Let me play something else. Yo, man, the CM Punk fans might come ever. Let them. Let them. Let them. Let them. I don't care what they're gonna do. It's clobbering time. But they're gonna get injured like he did. Oh, he also got injured too, by the way. Again, like this dude is so injury prone. He has to retire. CM Punk doesn't know his limitations. That's the problem. I bet you any money he's gonna end his career with an injury. I don't want it to happen. I don't wish it on anybody. I'm just saying that's gonna happen because he just thinks he's too much of the shit. That he's like, yeah, I'm fine. I still got him a few years. He doesn't. He doesn't. He tried to do a simple move, the buckshot lariat. That's what Hangman does, and he got injured. So, did you see that video, Alejandro, with CM Punk fighting Jack Perry? I'll put it on now. Actually, let me get out of here. You're funny, man. I try. I try. So let's watch. I tried to play this last night, but they blocked my whole video because of this. I can't play this anymore on stream. Stupid thing. So yeah, and he has ties and beef with, like, you know, Roman Reigns and CM Punk and Randy Orton, and it goes like they can, like, all the storylines can just be whatever they want, and it'll make for a good story. AEW does have good stories, but they've been around for only 5 years. You're comparing 5 years to 40 plus years. That's crazy. You just gotta give AEW time, right? So that's what makes WWE better in that regard. Now, in regards to actual wrestling, hold on, let me read this. I heard of CM Punk, but I don't know from where, if it was on the last stream when a WWE game was being played with him as a character or something. Those people I do not remember at all. But yeah, that was the guy I confused with Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh, gotcha. I have this game on the Switch. Me too. You play Portal 2 on Xbox? Nope, Portal 2 was smart and darker than the original. I gotta play those. But hey, how about the boy Dirty Dom that I also represent? Yup. Rey Mysterio's son. Yeah, when it comes to Valve, the only thing I hear about people who play the games is still that they're so good. They are literally the best games ever. Yes, that's literally what I always hear of them. On AEW, I like Darby Allin on Sting's last match. Let me know when he has a big match coming up. I'll watch. Yeah, definitely. So, and that's the thing. So WWE has the better shows and the better storylines. By default, storylines, right? Now, in regards to actual wrestling, the very reason why I watch these programs, AEW murders WWE. Murders them. The best match of WrestleMania this past weekend came nowhere near close to the best match on AEW this week. You want to know the best wrestling match I've seen this week? It was Will Ospreay versus Takeshita on Dynamite. If you have not seen that, do yourself a favor and go. I would love to play that for you, but because, you know, stupid YouTube and everything. It was so good. You know what I'm gonna do? I think every Wednesday night I'm gonna stream Dynamite for you guys on Discord. If you guys want to join in, I want to fucking do that. It was that fucking good. No, I'm not saying every single Dynamite is gonna have a match like that, but that match was probably one of the top 5 matches I've ever seen on Dynamite or any wrestling show on TV. That was so incredible. That is why I watch AEW, because of wrestling. The wrestling is just intense and amazing. It's quality over quantity. So WWE can have all these wrestlers. They can have Logan Paul and Cardi B. I don't give a fuck who they have. But if the wrestling is subpar, who cares? Look at the main event for WrestleMania. Oops. Look at the main event for WrestleMania, right? And some of you guys agree. That was the most horrid final or main event match I've seen in WrestleMania for a long time. Cody Rhodes, one of the biggest wrestlers in the world, against John Cena, one of the biggest wrestlers of all time. You should have a triple A S tier match right then and there. It was not it. That was like 1 out of 5-star matches. That was one of the worst that's probably the worst main event match I've ever seen in a fucking pay-per-view. It was that awful. I didn't like it. I just did not like it. I wanted to because I was hyped for that match like everybody else. But what was the match I could still think about in my head? That Takeshita and Ospreay match on Dynamite a few days ago. You watch that and you go, holy crap, what the hell is this? Hey, Mitty, what's up? I still miss WCW. Me too. I still miss WCW too. Darby's up on that Mount Everest right now. Yeah, he is. If he's alive, hopefully he is. Hey, yo, what's up, Midgeon? That's what I was saying too, Wraith. CM Punk was on video game cover 08, and so I didn't know how he went from face to franchise WWE to where he is now. Oh, yeah. So he got fired from WWE way back when, like 11 or 12 or something, 2011, 2012. And then around that time, and then he quit, or they fired him and he just stopped wrestling because AEW didn't exist back then. And then once AEW came out, that was on the radar. Then 2 years in, they offered him a deal, and yeah, there it is. I only ever fully played as fully as you can play a game without campaign and multiplayer. Team Fortress 2. Well, I hate games with no one player ever. It was fun and doesn't suck, but barely. I'll be down for Discord raid. Cool, I know you're down, Alejandro. I appreciate that. If anybody's down for a Discord watch for Dynamite, let me know. I'll do it. Because I don't stream on Wednesday, so that could be something different. So that could also be movie night / Dynamite night. After that, I did Portal 2 on Xbox 360, but the co-op only. Must have played at least over half of the game, and it was decently fun. But that's it because I forgot almost everything of it. But I can't judge it fairly yet because unlike Team Fortress 2, I need to play Portal 2 and get the full experience so my judgment can be fair. Fair enough. I understand that. So yeah, that's why I think AEW is better than WWE for wrestling, and that's the whole point. That's the whole point of it. I have only watched WrestleMania since last 4 years because of Cody, Rhea, Roman, and Liv really. Damian Priest's documentary truly made me cry. He's got some respect. You know who he's from? He's from the Bronx, from New York City. But that's not why I like him. He's actually a pretty decent wrestler. Oh, I know I can do that. Yo, Wraith, is Donatello your favorite Ninja Turtle? Yes, he is. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? What's everybody's favorite Ninja Turtle? Leonardo, the Bronx baby. He's Latino. Yup. My favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael. Nice. He's cool, but rude. I'm gonna go now. It's getting a bit late. All right, Steven. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Nice to see you again, man. Punk frogs. Happy Easter, Steven. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Take care. Hope you have a great day. Oh, Monday. It's Monday today. What am I going to do Monday besides work? Oh, finish my other video. Okay, gotcha. It always changed over the years, but I never cared for Leo. Really? I like Leo. Not really a Ninja Turtle fan that is always hyped for everything Turtles ever, but tried to get into ones like that as a kid, which made me learn all the basic stuff, very few of the obscure of it. Cool. It's awesome, dude. The villains and everything. Pop quiz, who's the fifth turtle? It's not Venus, is it? I still collect, dude. I love collecting the old school Ninja Turtles figures, even the reissues. My favorite is the Super 7 figures because they're so detailed and they look just like the figures because they're modeled off the figures from the toy line. You know what one of my favorite figures is? Slash. I love Slash. Damn it. Jenica. My favorite character overall is Casey Jones. I like how he sounds like Clint Eastwood in the cartoon. You know, I gotta say, one of these days, we gotta. When I say we, I mean you guys in the chat. We gotta play this. You guys do know this is like a 5-player online, right? Cross-play. So it doesn't matter what system you have this on. A live action TV show? No, Casey Jones from the cartoon. I hear Casey a lot. Why is that? Why do you like him? Oh, they're in Brooklyn. That's the Brooklyn Bridge. No, I'm talking to. Oh, okay, gotcha. But always remained Raphael because of the serious and dark personality or whatever compared to the rest of the brothers. Him being so angry made him so cool for me, and he was just the coolest one for me. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, in the cartoons, he's sarcastic. He's not really angry, but if you talking about the movies, yes, or the current iterations, yeah. He's like troubled, I guess we want to call it that. He's fit and has so many weapons at his disposal. Despite being breakable, Casey may not be the best character, but I like how he fights and he likes his personality. You play this game, Chaos? Or was it Venus then Lita? Venus. The cartoon, I suppose, or film that never came, the Pit Turtle. She was on that live action TV show. So probably, yeah. I'm being all like that stuff, trouble and angry. It always made him so cool for me. It always confused me how Leo was the leader when the protagonist and such always should be the coolest one. Because Leo has the clearest and calmest mind. You have to have a clear and calm mind to be a leader. You can't be a hothead and be a leader. Yes, I did play as Casey after beating it. Nice. Did I beat this game? Not on Xbox though. All the turtles are obviously cool in their own way, but yeah, none of them ever came close to Raph. Nice. No love for Mikey? I like how they called him Mikey in the last few years. You know, first was Michelangelo, but now it's like Mikey. But I don't like Donnie though. Like, just call him Don. Or Don. Like, yo, Don. Or Doe or something. No, Don's fine. Raph is cool. Leo's just Leo, right? Or Lee. Did you guys like the Michael Bay movies? The first one was okay. The second one I liked more than the first one. %50 off. Damn, that's some sale. Oh, the shredder right there. So, Wraith, why does the film The Crow appeal to you? Just wondering. Ooh, that's a good question. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll answer that. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My favorite color is red. So even if he wasn't the personality he was, there's a chance I still saw him as the coolest. Need to be super cool to be red for me, but red combined with cool, it's done deal for me. Gotcha. Well, it was good conversing with you, Wedgie. Take care, man. Wait, so hopefully you're going, Wedgie? Hopefully I'm remembering this correctly. Donnie, I know this is like cheating. It's literally on the screen as the bow staff. Rev has the two side. Mikey has nunchucks and Leo has a katana. Yes, that's correct. So to answer your question, Al, I saw The Crow back in 1994, and I was like 11, 12. At that time, I was having like problems at home, and then in my neighborhood, because like I said, didn't live in the best area. And at that time, I started liking the rock music and everything and all that, and also like Batman. But when I saw The Crow, it was like at the time it encompassed everything that I loved about everything. The music, the atmosphere, the character. It was so depressing, but in a good way, you know? And it was just the raw, visceral sense of the world, how cruel it can be. But at the end, it's just the justice that can prevail even after death, you know, and that's more of a God thing. But it's like his power comes from his pain and his love, and I like that, because I feel that's what our power is too. Our power comes from the experiences we had with pain and love, and that makes us, and that made him not only a good character but a hero in a sense, where he got rid of the evil that killed him. But again, you encompass that with the acting of Brandon Lee, with the directing of Alex Proyas, with the soundtrack, which the best soundtrack I've ever heard in the movie, period. And at that time in the mid 90s, it was just this lightning struck me when I saw that movie. It's just like, wow, amazing movie. So Mr. S, sorry, you're asking if I'm going to sleep now. To answer the question, no, I'm not getting some sleep. I'm hearing stuff. Yeah, I'll get off like at 7 or something like that. Yeah, I won't be on too late, but because I want to wait till Dustin comes here to talk to him for a bit before I go. So yeah, that movie again, there's nothing like that at all, ever. Someone dying, right? He was just living a normal life, and then these evil pieces of crap killed him and the love of his life on his wedding day. And then it was so horrific, he came back from the dead to avenge their deaths. And it dealt with death in a realistic way, in a somber way, and sometimes a funny way. And I like that. And it was mostly about the justice, like, you know, those evil things. There are a lot of people like that in the world where they commit murder and such awful things, and they get away with it. But here you have a character that died, was murdered as a result, but he comes back to avenge him and his wife. That doesn't happen. I thought it's great, and with the soundtrack and everything, it's just perfect. You guys gonna tune into Raw tomorrow to see how John Cena is gonna ruin wrestling? Maybe. What about you? On this wedding day, it sounds very gothic. It is. You've never seen that movie, Wedgie? I feel like that movie is on that everyone has seen, but is one movie I have not. Dude, watch The Crow, but make sure it's from 1994, because they rebooted it last year, right? I never want to see that movie because I know it's crap. People tell me it's garbage. I don't need to see a movie to know it's garbage. Trust me. You ever watch a trailer and go, no, I'm not watching that, and it turns out to be crap? Like, yeah, I was right. See? So that's the thing with The Crow. First of all, The Crow is my favorite movie of all time. Number one movie. That's the thing about The Crow. When I saw it in the theaters, I was so enamored. I was so blown away by that movie. When I walked up the theaters, I looked at my friend. I go, that was the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And since that day, from 1994, no movie has come close to beating it. There have been contenders, yes. You know, you got Dark Knight, of course. But it was just, that's my movie. I love that movie so much. If you have not seen that movie, Wedgie, do yourself a favor and watch that movie. That is an incredible movie. I'm not saying it's like the best acting, but it's such a sad story, but it's not a sad movie, if you know what I mean. I wish Goldberg would have came out to face or RKO or even Miro. That would have been great, Malachi Black. That would have made more sense. Or that instead of stupid Travis Scott to help John Cena, right? You know what I mean? I need to set up a special occasion to watch this movie. Yeah, trust me, dude. The Crow from 1994, starring Brandon Lee. And if you, I don't know what your taste in music is, but if you like rock, you know, like Nine Inch Nails and like, you know, Nirvana or Rage Against the Machine, listen to that soundtrack. I need to, yeah. That and Nightcrawler, not the X-Men, the Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Oh, right, but Ray, I remember said to plan to do a watch night. Yeah, we did that. We did that the other night. We did that 3 weeks ago. We saw Nightcrawler. It was me and like one other person there watching it. I think Raz and Melinda were there too for a bit. But yeah, that was a good movie. It's a good movie. Watch Nightcrawler. WrestleMania needs to be just one night too. Best of the best. It's way too long. Yeah, that's what I felt too. Bill Goldberg would have hurt him like everyone else. Joe Henry was definitely a feeler before he signs to the Feds. What? Yeah, I pay it. If you're on my Discord, I put it out. So letting you know, by the way, this Wednesday we're gonna watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So a few years ago, I found The Crow on PS1 expensive. Looks like The Crow, a PS1. You mean City of Angels? Because that's the only Crow game they've ever made. Yeah, Midian True. I'm just disappointed with the whole card. Nothing memorable. It was a pretty cool WrestleMania, but it was so disappointing to have that last match was just, damn, dude. How do you have a main event match that sucks? Ooh, Travis Scott came out. Ooh, big fucking deal, dude. Who the fuck cares, man? Do I look like an 18-year-old that listens to rap? Yeah, I watched Nightcrawler. I think Maxim was also on there. No, they weren't. Carbonite would know. Who's Carbonite been? He hasn't been around lately. Hope he's alright. Same thing with Oscar. Oh man, now sad. My favorite part was Jacob winning the U.S. title. Deserved. Been following him since MLW. Gifted my friend a post coast to coast Fatu shirt on Saturday. Ah, gotcha. Jacob Fatu's pretty good, man. I gotta give him that. I remember I was looking forward for that one, but oh well, nothing to do about it now. I won't watch it. Watch it? No, just watch it, dude. Watch it. Cena did a good heel job, to be honest. Scott was a wash just to set up the screwiness But it was such an awful job, though, man. First of all, I get it. I mean, I may sound like old man, like, oh, who's Travis Scott? I know who he is. I just don't care for him and his music. But this guy took 10 years to walk down the fucking ramp. You hear his music, it's like, oh, who is this guy? Is it another wrestler? Then the door opens slowly. Then he stands there for like a minute with his belt. Not even a real belt he earned. He's just holding it. And he's walking down nonchalantly. I'm like, what is this shit? Like, am I supposed to be like impressed? Sick and tired of them hiring rappers and fucking social media people and all these fucking celebrities. Oh, maybe he'll wrestle. No, fuck that, dude. I want to see wrestling. I watched The Crow. I meant the other one. No, watch that too. Watch it too. Watch Nightcrawler. Watch it. Trust me. Dustin, did you see Dynamite this past week? By the way, I always heard about The Crow. I never watched it. I remember always hearing about like it's a superhero movie, dark 90s, anti-heroes, something like that. He's not a superhero. He's a hero, not a superhero. Okay, would you all prefer Scott mess with the referee or rather him sneak? I prefer him not being in the match at all. Just let him be ringside with all the other rappers and we'll fuck watching it. Have a real wrestler come out and do something. Like that was the point to bring in Miro. That was the point to bring in Malachi Black. That was the point to bring in, I don't know, somebody of relevance. The entrance was way too long. They did a showcase for just all entrances. It was over 35 minutes long. That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't be the hardcore champion if there was a legit hardcore division. Steve Blackman would come back and I was wanting to ask my friend, like, did he win the belt legit? He's like, no, he just got it. Like, he bought it. I'm like, why is he wearing it then? Crow soundtrack for sure. Dude, Crow soundtrack is the best soundtrack ever. Yeah, the Crow is a superhero. He is a dark creature. He is a dark creature. Well, to be honest, Al Snow better than Travis Scott. Yup. The name Wraith, right, means like a vengeful spirit, a vengeful ghost. That's where I get my name from the Crow. Except there's no W, it's just R. Because it looks better that way. Midian, Steve Blackman, hell yeah, you know your shit, yep. Midian knows his shit, yeah. I will see the trailer. Definitely. Dude, Dustin, if you have not seen Dynamite, Al Snow is awesome. What does everybody want? What does everybody want? What does everybody need? That Will Ospreay and Takeshita match on Dynamite was. It is sad that one match on Dynamite was better than any and every single match on WrestleMania this weekend. Damn, that was a good match, man. Crash Holly greater hardcore champion than Travis Scott. Yep. The Shredder. Yo, Wraith, have a good night, man. AW, thanks so much for stopping by, dude. Hope you come by next time. I'll be streaming Tuesday night. Yes, Tuesday night. And yeah, man. Hopefully you join us, man. Glad to have you. Glad to have new blood in this too, because I love my fellow chat members. I love the regulars, and I like new people to join in. But thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoyed the chat. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Have a good night, AW. And take care, man. Travis got such a score. You saw how skinny that motherfucker was? Dude, my No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, never mind. Oh man. Oh man, he's built like a crackhead. Excuse me. Holy shit. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, I look at his arms. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of dirty, but yeah, I watch highlights. They're hurting to get that storyline kind of getting old. Needs a different view. No, I just started. It's not getting old. For me, it's just got started. We hurt people. Dude, Bobby Lashley is fucking built, dude. But that Takeshita and Ospreay match, man. You gotta fuck highlights, see the whole thing. He's got crack muscles. The only thing they got from flexing and tweaking. Yup. Maybe that's what they did. He's like, hey, we can't pay you money, Travis, but we'll give you 2 buckets of crack if you come to the WrestleMania. Like, oh yeah, okay. Was it word? All right, I'll do it. All right. Seriously, it's like I saw the dude's arm. I'm like, Cody Rhodes isn't the biggest guy there, but he has muscles, right? Travis Scott makes Cody Rhodes look like fucking Scott Steiner. The guitarist had more muscles than him. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Michael Cole has more muscles than Travis Scott. Dustin, just watch that match. Watch that match, and that'll remove the fucking nasty taste of WrestleMania out your mouth, dude. Because that match, that is a fucking wrestling match, man. That is wrestling. That's why I watch AEW. And it's fucking sad that that one match on Dynamite was better than anything on fucking WrestleMania. Then they have the nerve of these people like, oh, WWE is better than AEW. No, it's not. It's not. In terms of spectacle, yes. Storyline, yes. Not in terms of wrestling. Hell no. All right, I'm back after watching the trailer just now. Yeah, I really feels exactly like I expected. Like at the time, the dark comics, superhero, anti-heroes, revenge, revived revenge. Yes, must watch this scene. Yep, this feels crazy. It's my favorite movie for a reason. Michael Cole's undefeated at WrestleMania, already greater than Travis. Yep. So, out of all the wrestling ladies in WWE, who would you find the most attractive? What about Becky Lynch coming back? What a pop. That was the best surprise of the night. I'm glad she came back. Because I heard, she was leaving or something, but I guess not. Hate that I feel like watching it right now, this moment, but I won't do it justice. But I want to save it for special. Do it. Watch it when you have nothing to do and you have all your focus in that movie. If you're playing video games, if you're talking to your friends online, don't watch it. Even when I'm streaming or something, like, don't watch it. Watch it when it has to be just you in that movie. Stephanie, dude, Minion, that's not my pick. Stephanie Vaquer is fucking gorgeous, dude. She is so hot, dude. Like, if I were gay, I'd be straight for her. That's how fucking hot she is. Like, damn, I'm like, I gotta go to fucking Chile then. If the Chilean girls are like that, she's smoking, dude. That's my type. Nice, light, fair skin and dark hair. I love that, dude. My goodness, she is smoking. Because I know this movie will be something special. I can feel it in my soul. There you go. Sometimes you just get a feeling. This one's one of the... Yup, it is. Her and Roxanne Perez for me, man. Okay, you can have Roxanne. I'll have Stephanie. Actually, number 2. Who would be number 2? Number 2, I think, would be. I was gonna say Rhea. Rhea looks hot because of the makeup. You see, without her makeup, it's like, eh. I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying, you know. I think Alexa Bliss, number 2 for me. Or if not, Chelsea Green. But Stephanie, my God. This looks like the Stephanie Vaquero, whoever that is, in movies. Yes. She's a wrestler in WWE. She just started like a few months ago or last year. It's a shame because I wanted her in AEW because I saw her first time at AEW. She kicked ass. I was like, they better sign her. And they wanted to, but she wanted to go to WWE instead. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm tired of, Dustin? You saying you're tired of MJF? I'm tired of fucking Mercedes Moné with the fucking 5 belts. She does not impress me. I don't care 2 fucks about her. Yeah, she's a good wrestler. She had a great match with Athena. I'm tired of that shit, dude. I want someone new to be like the next one on top. I want that to be Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron is awesome. She's hot as too, by the way. And what happened to what's her name? Anna Jay. What happened to her? Is she still there? She's gorgeous too. I will go look this woman up. Rhea Vaquer, Liv, then Nikita Lyons. Liv Morgan. Yeah, she's cute. But Liv Morgan's like typical blonde, hot blonde. Look up hot blonde as Liv Morgan. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying. Becky Lynch is hot too, by the way. I like Becky Lynch. That's what I love about AEW, the great storytelling in them. Yes, thank you, Dustin. Storytelling, perfect phrasing. Storytelling through their matches. Best wrestling in the world, dude. Best wrestling in the world, which is why I watch them. Listen, I put it this way. I also grew up with WWE like you guys. You know, Hogan, Macho Man, The Rock, Stone Cold, all that shit, right? Bret Hart. I know. And there was only one time I've ever gone to see a WWE show. That was Raw, maybe 2001 or something like that, right? That's it. Since then, didn't have inkling to do so. Still a fan, right? Then they just kept on going. I didn't care about it, right? Then AEW came along. I probably seen maybe at least 8 or 9 live AEW shows. At least 8 or 9 AEW shows that I remember. I've never done that with WWE, never, and I still will continue to do that with AEW. Jade Cargill is a unit and curvy. She's too muscular. I don't like my girls too muscular. Lola Vice is the third one for me. Who's Lola? Yeah, I saw her face now, and yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. Mercedes won't stop until she recreates the infamous Ultimo Dragon 10 belt. F that. Jade, wait. I have a question since you seem to know everything about this movie. Yeah, fire away. The women's division is so weak in AEW. Yeah, because I feel like it's only Mercedes Moné and what's her name? Toni Storm. Because they don't focus that. Julia Hart is definitely one of the best ones. They got to keep, because they don't give the women beefs, meaning like storylines. They don't give the women like time to shine or anything like that. They don't do that shit. You got to do that. And get rid of Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose is a fucking transistor radio. Get rid of her. Sorry, him. Get rid of him. Stop. Just, you want to save money? Just please let him go. I've been a mark since I can remember, my whole life, always consuming all wrestling, any and all. To this day, there's still never enough. I catch heat for it all the time, but it's my hobby. Hey, it is what it is, dude. We all have our hobbies and passions. What do you think about WWE purchasing AAA? You know, it's fun, not funny, but you know, the thing about Stephanie Vaquette is WWE announced they bought AAA Mexican wrestling when her ex-boyfriend works for AAA wrestling, and I think she had a restraining order on him because he tried to kill her. I like, why would you have a woman like that? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? If that was my woman, shit, I wouldn't try to kill her. I'll try to thrill her. Basically. What a weak piece of shit to have a woman like that and just fucking try to fucking murder her or something, man. Seriously. Lita or Trish back in the day? Lita. Stacy Keibler, because Stacy Keibler had fucking legs. I love a woman with legs. Oh man, it's a huge move, and I can't wait to see the first even with NXT. You see Rock teasing something with no, really? What did he do? Are you serious? New Japan Pro Wrestling as well? When did he do that? Oh wow, that's crazy, right? Didn't know about that. Yeah. Where the hell was the Rock at WrestleMania? Like paying that much for tickets and just seeing Travis Scott, no Rock wasting. Yeah, I know exactly. That would have been much better. The Rock instead of Travis Scott. I know this movie is rated R, but would you say the movie would be a fun one to watch with people like your parents? Not with your parents, depending how old you are. If you're over 18, sure. If you're 18 and under, no. There's a bit of nudity, but it's like literally 2-3 seconds, and there's nothing too gratuitous. You're about to take a puff. All right, Dallas. Because this feels like the type of first time experiencing, I feel like sharing with others, but I ask this question to avoid the usual awkwardness issues with radar of their parents. Yeah. It's nothing too grotesque. It's nothing too awful. Like, you don't see like blood everywhere or anything like that. It's not like a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's just the theme is dark though. That's all. He wore NBG and New Japan Wrestling shirt and stared down a Rubik's Cube and was gonna pick it up but didn't and just looked at it. When was this though? Let me see. Oh, a week ago. All right. What's crazy is I memed it and put on AAA logo over NGP, and I put the training, and look what happens. Ah. No, I saw it. I saw it. Oh, the meme. All right, let me see. I feel like I can watch anything with my dad. Then, if that's the case, then watch it with him. That is weird. That is that is weird. Maybe they wanted to buy New Japan Pro Wrestling, but AEW has such a good relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling. Just leave them a fuck alone, man. Just stop buying wrestling promotions. I don't want WWE to own every single wrestling promotion, man. But it's okay if AEW buys one more. But it's better to just have exclusive relationship than buying them out. You know what I mean? Who owns TNA? Nobody. But I wouldn't be surprised if WWE owns TNA. But that's the thing. They don't need to own them. They're the biggest wrestling promotion in the world. Why do they need to own them? For what? Practically every wrestler around would want to work for WWE or be in WrestleMania. We saw the Continental show together, and out of nowhere, the sex scene, full nudity, and everything happened between the lady and her boss. Crazy scene, but no complaints from. Oh yeah, go watch The Crow then. That's fine. Doesn't have anything like that. I mean, you're gonna see like a pair of boobs real quick, and then some bare cheeks from a lady. Again, real quick, 2 seconds. I think Anthem still owns TNA. Wait, who owns? What does Billy Corgan own? Is it GCW? NW. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I would be surprised if they buy that, but just leave the indies to themselves. Unless the indies are in trouble, because I heard Ring of Honor was close to being bankrupt. Then yeah, I get it. Buy it. My mom, on the other hand, is quite squeamish. Very odd to think, so considering she loves movies like Predator, Terminator, and Die Hard. It's like she picks and chooses. If she likes those movies, then she'll like The Crow. Even Terminator 1 had like a nude scene. Arnold and Linda Hamilton. GWC is also working partnership with WWE for something besides Josh Bartnett's Bloodsport. Did anyone catch Saba's retirement match this weekend? Sabu's? No. What two wrestlers kissed this weekend during HOF inductions? It was HBK and Triple H on. Really? Why wasn't Chelsea Green not on the card at WrestleMania? Freaking bullcrap. She didn't have a match. I don't know. And that's the thing with WWE is that when they have their stars, you're always prominent. You know what I mean? Like Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, they're always gonna have matches at WrestleMania. They're always gonna be prominent. Like Charlotte Flair and again, with her coming back, Becky Lynch. You know what I mean? It's like they don't let the new girls shine. Or new talent shine. It's alright, Midian. The main problem with her, though, way more than fussy about sex, worst experience seeing something with her was when my stupid brother put 21 Jump Street on. She straight up called the movie porn. What point of 21 Jump Street had nudity in it? I don't remember that, anything like that. Unless it's been a while since I've seen it, so can you clue me in? But The Crow sounds like it will be at least pizza. Yeah, it'll be. I'm getting there's no sex scene. There's just really quick glimpses of nudity. That's it. It was Joey Janela versus Sabu. Joey Janela was Sabu's last wrestling match. That's cool. I like Joey Janela, man. A hardcore great called it a career on Friday night in Vegas, taking on Joey Janela in a predictably wild no ropes barbed wire match for GCW. Janela's cool, man. Too bad he's not in AEW anymore. I wish Jack Jack Evans is still in AEW. Same with Santana. Where's Santana, by the way? Is he in TNA? Oh, I see. Those things don't get hit. Nice. Okay. Sandman popped up too. I have to find it. Oh, Sandman. It's all white with bloodstains that makes the image of Sandman's face. Oh, shit. Santana's in TNA and thriving. Nice. Yeah, there was plenty of nudity throughout 21 Jump Street, but the part of that pushed it way too far for... I don't remember nudity in 21 Jump Street. I gotta watch it again and see if we... Creativity positions like threesomes. There were threesomes in that movie? One hit away.
You no good ninjas! Way to go!
Are you turtles? Cowabunga indeed, yes. Let's go, Donatello. There's Krang.
Dome has seen better days.
Oh, that part was funny, Alejandro. He's like, "Where's my chain? Yo, that's all you're gonna give me? 2 string rings? Give me that shit!" Like, because that was I think the second one, 22 Jump Street, because he was dating his daughter. This song here specifically sounds just like a Streets of Rage song. Yeah, now I can't stop thinking about Stephanie. Keep it up in Sky Blue. We hear you saying that. Good. Maybe they can fight over me in the dream. Oh man, Sky Blue. As hot as Sky Blue is, Stephanie got her though. Stephanie got her number. Or Julia Hart. Yup, man. There was plenty of nudity throughout 21 Jump Street and such, but all the big guns was the party at the house scene. Like I said, threesomes again. Huh? Like Jonah Hill opens up a door and then he finds a group of people playing Twister on the bed and stuff. Oh, I didn't see that part. Did your mom ever watch American Pie? So hope she doesn't. That movie I can understand, yeah. So how's it feel like? Like warm apple pie. Huh. I love the fact they use the voices from the cartoon in this game. That's such awesome move. Oh yeah, that Ice Cube dinner scene was hilarious. That was 22 Jump Street. Yeah, indeed. What does it take for a black man to get some service up in here? Yeah. You like fruit? I like fruit. Takes the food and slams down his plate. Yeah. So how was everyone's Easter, by the way? My Easter was fine. Obviously spending time at my friend's house watching WrestleMania. I didn't get a chance to watch 10 Commandments like I always do, but I will tonight. I love watching. 10 Commandments is my favorite Christian movie, by the way. At least it got the biggest laugh out of Channing Tatum, who was dancing around the place saying that. That's why Jonah Hill Schmidt, I think he was in the movie Get Taste in the balls for that. He was effing the cat. Yep. Fantastic. My cousin's wife made us dinner for WrestleMania party. We had so much. Oh yeah, what'd you have? I'm glad a lot of companies this year took Easter seriously. Best Buy was closed. Target was closed. That didn't happen with our last president. Just saying. What film was better, The Graduate or I'd never seen either of them, Alejandro, believe it or not. Damn, Ray, you got 26 people in the chat. Yep. The most I've ever had in my chat, besides the 325 people that one time, was almost like 48. Carbonite was here for that. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, pasta, meatballs, corn on the cob. Ooh, that sounds good.
This awful feeling that Shredder's behind this.
Looks around off. Oh. Yeah, 22 Jump Street, on the other hand, had no explicit nudity, only implied obviously in it. Did I forgot? Ah, gotcha. I like when they were running. See, you can't run faster than this. It's like, man, I got skinny jeans on. I don't understand how skinny jeans became fashionable. The fuck's the point of being... If you're a guy, why would you wear skinny jeans? And it just doesn't look good on people. It doesn't. Because it doesn't accentuate a woman's legs like that. It makes them look like they don't eat. But a guy's worse, because a guy's supposed to look kind of, you know... like he got muscle on him or something, right? But nah. Oh, look how scrawny his legs look. Oh, that's hot. Like, nah. Plus, you know how tight those jeans have to be? Listen, I'm a big guy. I'm muscular. I work out. All my body parts. Giggity. But you think I'm gonna have scrawny legs? No. I need fucking jeans that conform to my fucking frame. Trust me. I can't wear jeans that restrict certain places at all. Me and Bree slept for a while and watched WrestleMania. Cool, cool. What'd you have for dinner, though? The credits for 22 Jump Street was the best credits I ever saw for any movie ever by far. Using it to make jokes about making 22. Oh yes, and then 24 Jump Street and then 25 Jump Street. It was like they went to like dental school, shit like that. You all see the arrest video of Haley Joel Osment from the Kid 6 Sense. He looked a bit. Oh yeah, I heard he got arrested for what though? Sora. That's Sora? Really? Damn. He looks like life beat the shit out of him. He looks older than me, and I'm older than him. You gotta take care of yourself, guys. I'm just saying. Damn it. Can't believe that sword from Kingdom Hearts. He was a kid. How old is Sora supposed to be in those games? I only knew him as Sora and never even played Kingdom Hearts. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I've played a little bit of Chains of Memory or something like Chain of Memories. That's it. Not a full-fledged real Kingdom Hearts game. I don't know. Haley just started shouting incoherencies, called cops Nazis, of course. Then used derogatory Jewish term. I don't. He knew what he was going on. He thought he was inebriated, intoxicated.
Hi guys! Did you miss me?
See dead people. Yes, he was in the snow and looked too wasted. Nah. Wasting his life with drugs. Oh, I don't even mean to get that. Ah, bullshit. I heard he had drugs. I was saying slurs and got arrested and apologized, saying he was horrified at his behavior, but never saw the video. Nothing like that. Felt bad for him. That's why you don't do drugs, because you act like a fucking moron. And if you're somewhat of a celebrity, someone's always watching or recording. Surprising, yep. He was a kid. Yes. You ever seen the movie Disney's The Kid with Bruce Willis? I like that movie. Got him. Alright, I'm gonna end this pretty soon because I'm getting tired and I'm hungry too. I'm always hungry though. Don't forget, guys, this week you get to pre-order Switch too. How was everyone's Easter? It was not bad. How about yours, Chaos? I just realized if Disney wanted to, they can make a Kingdom Hearts movie. I don't care personally either way, as I never played Kingdom Hearts, but even outside of the series, it sounds cool. Yeah, it does sound cool. They should do that. It was okay. Well, same with mine. Can't complain, basically. Hey, do you guys like Raisin Bran? I kind of like Raisin Bran, to be honest. Come on, dude. You're pissing me off. There you go. Oh, you guys weren't here yesterday, but I was putting on G4. You guys want to watch G4 before I go? Remember G4 TV? Now, if it's going to be good or not, I don't know. I don't like nothing Disney made it in well, but how they handle this probably is up for them. Yup. I'm sure the fans will like it. Raisin Bran was okay. I like Raisin Bran. To end it. That last commercial was trying to make all my screen away. Yep. Happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I missed G4 Network. Yeah, Patrick, Dan, you just got here when ending it. Yeah, it was great, man. We watching all those old commercials and shows like Attack of the Show and X-Play and Electric Playground, all that stuff. All right, Ray, have a good one. You too, Dallas. You too, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks everyone stopping by. There would not be a stream without you fine people. I'll be coming back Tuesday nights. And I think Wednesday we're going to have movie night, which would be Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If I can swing that. If not, we're going to watch AEW Dynamite on Discord. So. Once Upon a Time, yes. Quentin Tarantino. Actually went back to sleep so I can take on the day. There you go. It may have worked. I will never be able to stop making and everything in the whole world does some way. Yep. Nice, Patrick. Yes. Olivia Munn is gorgeous. Still is, by the way. Still is. She is what that Vaco girl's for you with how good. Olivia Munn and Stephanie, I'm gonna be dreaming good today. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll be back on Tuesday night. You guys are awesome. Please post your comments and thoughts on my YouTube page and Discord, of course. So that being said, good on forever dumping and losing Green Bay. Yes, exactly. Stay frosty, give them hell, and Godspeed. Wraith out. Yes, give them out. But I find her a little darker than you found the girl you described. Yes, right. Yes. Anyways, Wraith out. Take care, guys.